So I'm back, kind of. Life's been so crazy. I just kind of wanted to give an update on how my Jakers is doing. He's doing super good. I think it's been great for him to be home. I think it's been great for just to be taken care of. And we have him. He's been doing really good, seeing therapists and doctors and stuff, and so he's doing great. The most wonderful thing that came out of this was the amount of love and support we got from so many, and how so many shared their stories with us that family members that I had no idea who struggled with depression, and who kind of they just for whatever reason, just kind of, I never knew whether it's, we just weren't close enough, or I don't know what it is, but it's been so great for it to be out in the open and to discuss it. I think it's been freeing. And like I said, it was so great for those we know who shared with us, that it was just, it's been a tender mercy, not only for me but for Jake, to know that he's not alone. And I got some great tips. Here's something that helps me. Here's something we do. What to look for, and things people have gone through. It's just been, it's been so amazing. Kind of like a roller coaster emotionally, but then also just you see the Lord's hand in all of this. Like, you just see so much of how, I always think of that President Kimball quote where he said that God does watch over us and answers it. God does watch over us, but he usually answers our prayers through another person or something. I totally messed that up, but it's true. People have just been so great. And it's hard. It's hard to be a mom. It's hard to see your child hurt. It's as a mom, it's the hardest thing. And you feel like a failure, or you feel like I should have seen this, or you go back and you look, why didn't I do this, that, or the other? And it's been surreal, I guess, is a good way to put it. During all of this, probably about a week or week and a half after Jake got home, we were trying to arrange things and figure things out. My late husband, Rob, his dad, had struggled with cancer for a couple years, and they had called in hospice, and they called to let me know it wasn't looking good. And I was driving in my car, and it had been a couple hours. I'd known for a couple hours, but I was driving in the car, and I just had the thought, you need to go. You need to get there. And 8 hours later, I was there, next to him, and he saw me and recognized me, and I was able to talk to him about the Jazz and how they're doing or not doing, and it was great. It was good. I was glad I was there. And he did the next day. I was there on Friday, and Saturday he passed away. And we just, like I said, as I said in my grief, I hate this time of year. And I'm like, oh, another reason I'd have a hard time with this time of year. But, it's just interesting. It's interesting. So Jake was out there, and got to be there, and he stayed for the funeral. I had to come home, and it was it kind of put things in perspective. I think about the week before Jake came home, and I was thinking about what my worries were. And then we had this happen with Jake, and then Rob Sr. died, and another thing happened that it just kind of, changed my priorities, I guess, or not changed my priorities, but just opened my eyes to, I'm so glad I know that I have a Heavenly Father who loves me. I can't even imagine going through this life without that knowledge. I can't even imagine going through this life without having the scriptures to be a comfort. I can't even imagine not knowing about the great plan of happiness, because it would be so hard. I mean, both of these trials, as different as they were, are all helped with Christ. And I am so thankful for that and that knowledge. And so it's been, it was kind of nice because I'd taken time off for Jake. So then when Rob Sr. passed away, it kind of also, just helped a little. I mean, like, it was nice that I had the time off, and I will try to get back to my videos. It's just, like I said, it kind of put things in perspective. And I hope you all know how much your Father in heaven loves you and how he wants you to be happy. And just like with our kids, we know they don't find joy in getting everything they want. We know they don't find joy by being spoiled, or maybe by doing things that are wrong. He's a loving Heavenly Father whose arm is always reached out for us, but he can only do so much. We have to do our part. And so I'm just so thankful for the amount of support and love that everybody has shown my family these last 3 weeks. It's been overwhelming, and I am so thankful for that. And I hope everybody else is doing well. Spring is around the corner. Easter is around the corner. And it's a wonderful time of year when we think about Christ and the resurrection. So have a wonderful, wonderful week.